have all been gathered at the main spaceport of Shantae, with a shuttle scheduled to go to the moon of Shantae, which is Saluna. Arlav and Augur have gathered all of you through your personnel files from around Shantae to crew their new ship that they will be controlling. The spaceport here, or the city here, is fairly busy, mostly operating as a trade resource, directing most of its goods to the Ring of Eeloo, which is the large bio ring that exists where the asteroid belt previously existed. Much like the megastructure that is the Ring of Eeloo, the Saluna, the artificial moon of Shantae, is a megastructure that basically manufactures every ship in the system. Owned and operated by the Steel Meridian. Your two captains, your two leaders, are originally from that faction. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
So is this our first interaction with each other?
It's the first time you'd all be together. Arlav and Augur would have gathered all of you individually, but this would be the first time that all of you would be in the same shuttle together, or in the same waiting room, essentially.
Are we in chains, or are we just like a collar, or
nothing necessarily physically binding you? No.
Master, what have you called us here for? You said two people are a slave master, right? Before I said,
did you just call us master?
Slave master, right? Well, slave masters.
Yeah, I mean, technically we bought out their contract, so, like, for all intents and purposes, we are, but, Arlav will speak up and say, please, there's no need to call us any type of, titles such as that.
What have you gathered us up for?
Augur, do you wish to do the honors?
Yeah, you know, we got this fancy ship and we needed people to man it. We had these massive dreams growing up of one day having a fleet and whatnot, and we came of age, so to speak, and we're about to set way on our first voyage. I'm sure y'all are happy to be out of whatever circumstances you were dealing with before. So we would just appreciate if you put forth the same effort here as you would elsewhere.
That's correct. Augur and I bought out your previous contracts, and for all intents and purposes, you are ours, but you are our crewmates, first and foremost. I am Arlav. As you have probably heard, this is my half-brother, Augur.
Bless you.
And we have, as he said, very large aspirations in this life. And we are hoping to pursue them to the goal of having a large fleet at our disposal and to bring honor and pride to our noble race.
That sounds good enough for me.
If
listening
you'd like
to the speech, is gonna like have like head jerks forward, like he's fighting Tourette's.
He's having a head nod, his own internal music. Please, we have both read your personnel files and such, and we know much about you. But if you would like to formally introduce yourself, I would appreciate you doing so.
That seems a little creepy, but I guess
He's like, well, I know everything about you, but like, go ahead.
He has a data pad and he's just scrolling through.
He's like, I know everything about your life, but here's your chance.
Yes, that seems a little creepy, but I don't know. My name's Toro Toriroshi. I'm just glad to be out of that shithole.
He's wonderful to meet you, Toro. Or do you prefer Miss Ryoshi? Do you prefer Toro, your full name? Do you prefer
You
a
can just
nickname?
call me Toro. I would really not like any formalities.
Toro, wonderful.
That's too fancy for a girl like me.
He furrows his eyes. Fancy? I thought fancy was just fancy. I thought that was just how things were.
Where are you from?
Well, Augur and I were born on Shanti.
We're on Shantae.
Shantae.
Wow, sounds posh already.
We grew up as royals, of course. Once we came of age, as Augur said, we were given a stipend to go out and earn a name for ourselves.
Alright, so your mom and your parents gave you a little extra cash, go spend some money on some people? I mean, I don't mind. I didn't really want to stay there anyway, but okay. That's quite a life, I guess.
He like doesn't realize what you're trying to say, but he's just like, yes, that's exactly what happened. Our parents gave us a considerable sum of money. We took a small bit out to, for the ship and everything else, but I am confident that we will bring glory to our people and our name, as well as for yourselves.
Nah, I don't really care about glory, but I'd like to fuck some shit up and maybe drive a few ships.
Wonderful. I also need to species, abilities, course, equipment, right? Equipment, armor. So, did you say we could have light, medium, or heavy armor, or just whatever we're proficient in?
No, and wear it all.
No, light, medium, or heavy, but it basically, if you were to choose light, you get that option. Medium is that option. Heavy is that option. There's one option for each.
For each class?
Basically, yeah.
No. Well, so as basic guardian, you get access to light or medium.
Okay.
Depending on the specialization you chose at level 3, you could have gotten proficiency in heavy.
Bonus proficiencies. I gained proficiency in heavy armor.
I assumed I was light armor, so I just took the combat suit.
I can wear heavy armor.
My suit.
There is a downside if you don't have enough strength.
I'm sure I do.
10 feet of movement.
Yeah, I have
Pretty whack.
15 strength, so...
Yeah, so you'll be fine for like the first 2.
Trying to find where he put the armor. Was that in Zanya's?
No, it's in this one if you scroll up to the @everyone highlighted message.
You want me to reply to it so you can find it faster?
There it is. Battle armor. Character.
But anyway, this is my pal Rusty. It's not too much at the moment, but we're working on some upgrades.
I look at her when she said my pal Rusty, and I thought she made fun of me.
Dusty!
Rusty.
His name is Dusty!
Dusty.
His name's Dusty.
Okay. I also heard
But
Rusty.
he is a little rusty, yes, that is true. But his name is Dusty.
Yeah, I also
My
heard
head-
Rusty, I'll be honest.
My head twitches again.
Honestly, you are a dusty fellow. You are a dusty fellow.
Yeah, maybe you are Dusty.
A little Tourette's man over there. What's your story?
Are we? Am I like standing next to her in the line?
Sure.
Yeah.
Y'all are basically just in a waiting room, waiting for delivery of your ship.
I
just want to know how you're gonna talk.
do we have our like equipment on already, or do we don't have our equipment just yet?
You have your equipment.
He's trying to figure out if he's supposed to just scream or if he actually has a translator.
I think he's trying to figure out if a bark will come through Discord. Noise spread.
I take both my hands and I aggressively turn them inwards to me, and I go, and then I point my hands at you.
Okay,
And then I
Me,
point back at me
Toro.
aggressively, and I go, Ursaru, and then I point back at you.
You, me, Toro. You got it, buddy?
And I twitch again, and I go, and then I go back at me, and then I go, and point back at you.
Toro.
And now he starts to get a little angry. Now he points back at me, and I go, and I point back at you again.
Listen, bud, I get it. You're I don't
And then I
know
jump
why.
up and down.
Okay.
And then I point back at me again, and I go, Ursaru, and I point back at you again.
Ryoshi?
And I get upset again, and then I point back at me, and I go, Ursaru, and I point back at you again.
Saru?
And now I start dancing.
Me?
Oh!
And I point at myself. Me, Toro Ryoshi. You got it, buddy?
And you don't know this is happening, but in his head now he wants to start a fire.
Oh, great, good, wonderful.
All
Great
right, good. Nice to
Who
meet
picked
you.
this guy? Arlab, did you pick this guy?
I gotta be honest. I may have accidentally clicked.
You fat fingered him?
It's a possibility.
I don't know. I
thought
kind of
he
like
spoke,
him.
I thought he spoke normal.
I twitch again. I look in your direction.
He understands. Bro. He understands.
I think he speaks normal.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting that now.
I understood that.
Yep.
Good.
Sorry, Dusty. Dusty gets a little angry sometimes.
I twitch
Making
back.
friends already. Oh, great.
And now I'm pointing at myself, facing our Olav and Augur, and I go, and I point at them, and I point back at me, Ursaru, point at them.
I think I understand somewhat. Very, very slightly.
I get upset again. I point back at me, Ursaru, and I point at them.
Ursaru.
And now I point back at me, Ursaru, and I point at them.
Ursaru.
And I start dancing again.
Toro just busts out laughing at what she's watching. Considering our love is clearly unfamiliar with this kind of conversation.
I've met their kind before, but I still don't understand.
You still head hurt.
To this day, I will never understand.
You still head hurt really bad.
These things happen, you know.
Oh, you're one of them floppy-eared guys. What's it like having ears that long?
You can't do any worse than the guy that came before you.
Very, very tragic. Very sad.
I love
I
this.
start shaking.
Who are you, Pan Pan?
And Pan.
Oh.
Yeah, I was talking to you. You're a floppy-ear guy.
Oh yeah.
You're floppy. I was talking to you. You're a floppy-ear guy.
I know your name, but they all don't.
Yeah. No, It's gonna take me a while to get used to.
Remember,
You
we
see,
know
uh,
everything about you, every single
Oh.
little thing, from basically the day you were born.
Misa's a fisher.
Unless you have amnesia. Then you're
Sure.
that sucks.
Misa's Pan. Misa, had to go fishing at this place for a while. And sometimes they made me build stuff. Usually bullets.
Bullets! Wonderful. We may need that.
Boats. I think
Boats.
he said.
Oh, boats!
Oh,
Oh,
Given-
yeah.
Given the
It's like a fisher.
context,
Yeah.
Yeah, the fisher building boats.
right. I was like, bullets, interesting. I didn't know.
You're like,
fishers
that was a hard
built
one, ain't
bullets. That was wild. Okay, I'm glad. But good boats, even better.
But Misa did privately make some like small bullets here and there.
Oh.
But they still haven't found those. But Misa couldn't grab them. Grab all of them.
Grab all of them. Good.
As long as you have some.
Boats as in the wooden kind?
He was just talking about bullets.
Oh, bullets.
Well, the bullets, of course, but Misa also built boats.
Oh, you bullets and boats. I'm gonna get very
Yeah,
confused
because-
very quickly, Augur.
Because Misa had to go what's that thing called? This little metal part that you put in water. Misa had to do that a lot.
Metal part that you put in what? Augur?
I'm pretty sure he threw technades into the water to fish.
Ah, well, that's one way to fish. Probably the most efficient. Aside from if you want to eat the fish afterwards, then probably not.
What do you mean? It cooks them.
Oh. Cooks and kills.
Yeah, they said that Misa knows that they think regular fishing is too old-fashioned. It's too slow.
He's quick.
With explosives, you can fish a lot more.
Time is everything, and once we do get our ship, and once we do get on and check everything and make sure it's all proper, probably try not to use any of those on board.
Well, I mean, Misa can't make. Well, Misa never made bombs.
Good.
Only bullets, but.
Okay, I think I'm ready to go there.
And then Polly introduced himself. His character doesn't even get named. It's worthless.
Yeah, Polly is a what is he again?
Essentially human. Force
With a
sensitive
mask.
A sensitive human.
Force sensitive human.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
we can take the force off and he's just sensitive.
I think it's a very odd plot point that one of the indentured servants that we bought is actually a force user.
He's
I-
forced to be sensitive.
I agree.
Like, what is a
guys are
force
not
user
aware.
doing as an indentured servant?
You are not aware.
Yes. My characters
it
are
is
not
a-
aware. I'm
It is
aware.
it is a possibility. We're not sure. Something for us to learn about our new crewmates.
As far as you're aware, that he is a human. They work in the fields primarily.
Well, it is wonderful to meet most of you. Once we do actually officially get a conversation with our other member, who I do know the name of.
As you're speaking, addressing them, you hear the roar of engines above you, and you see the dust plume up from the desert surface of Shantae, and you feel your feet slightly begin to lift off the ground, like you're about 50 to 100 pounds lighter.
I roar back.
Oh, Misa has only been on these one time.
Well, get used to it, bud.
Prepare to live the rest of your life here. More or less.
Toro's used to it.
And once it lands, the engine's cut off, the gravity returns back to normal, And you can now see your ship parked in the center of the spaceport. And you're approached by a Sith, a True Blood, who says, Augur, Arlov, your ship has been checked, deemed ready for voyage. Thank you for your business, and safe travels. He tosses Augur a small fob, basically.
Thank you. We'll make sure that you're rewarded handsomely for your good work.
Much appreciated.
Oh, believe me, the modifications you guys ordered on this bad boy paid for my kid to go to school. So
We'll make sure they learn right.
I'm happy we could help.
I turn my head to the side at the word school.
Cool.
I don't know what that is.
You'll get a proper education once we get on board.
You can do that.
I take a step back.
Oh no.
So, your ship has landed. You've introduced yourselves. But as of right now, you don't have anything to do. Like, you're a crew with a ship.
But no mission.
Would you guys like to look for a mission on Shantae? One of the various job boards that exist. Pan mentions that he knows some secret jobs. If he can remember where they are.
Oh gosh.
That are less than legal.
I have a -1 intelligence. Don't bid on that.
I also do. Don't worry,
I
friend.
start chanting bad, 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 bad,
Well, Augur, I believe the message boards might seem the best option. As much as I would believe the message boards would be the best place, I think I will also defer to you on this.
They're literally giant. You've seen them before. They typically put them in large spaceports, but it's basically a bunch of holograms that are projected up that just scroll through with jobs that are available. That's like the Steel Meridian is paying people to do these jobs as contractors. What Pan is talking about is black market bounties and stuff like that, which typically pay better, but have legal ramifications.
I think that we should stick to the message boards, at least until we get our feet under us.
I would agree.
And then if we choose to procure more wealth quicker, we would at least have our bearings.
I would agree. I wouldn't mind a minor exploratory mission, maybe something slightly farther from Shantae. That is the type of ship we procured.
I've just never been off the planet, I don't think. So.
Maybe a summer in Eeloo.
Ooh,
we spent a little time off planet, you know.
Yeah, to the bio ring.
Mm-hmm. With our families, of course.
Yeah, like when your family goes to Kalahari, but it's the ring of Eeloo.
Mm-hmm.
But as per
Why?
exploring in space, this will be my first time as well. Yeah, we'll go look at the message boards and see if there's anything about like procuring an item or exploring some specific place. Not too far, but you know, a good distance.
Oh shit!
I don't know,
Oh,
boss.
wow.
You
Okay.
run this parade. I'm just here to
Let's
fly a
see.
couple things and build some droids.
Ooh, I see here. Survey atmosphere of Timor. What do we know about Timor?
Timor is a small gas giant. It is constantly being pushed and pulled between several moons of Kurtu.
Oh wow.
So it
it's an
has
actual planet?
it's a small gas giant, and it essentially kind of has a corkscrew orbiting pattern around around Celatos, the sun. Because it's constantly it's circular around the sun, the star, the center of the solar system. But it is constantly pulled back and forth to kind of create like this corkscrew orbiting pattern.
Since we just bought our ship, do we know how much cargo it can carry?
I believe it's in the thing. I think it's 25 tons, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, so we can't even take the 35 tons.
Yeah, 25 tons.
Oh wait, is
What?
this our ship or?
Yeah, the Google Drive doc thing.
Oh, I clicked on it. It doesn't say anything. It's blank.
Yeah, go to
Oh,
Starship.
where Starship sheet? There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Storage.
25
Is there a way
tons.
to- Oh, so it can store up to 25 tons. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we could take on the second cargo job. We could
I'm between the second cargo job and the gas giant surveying. Seems scary.
what's a little danger auger? That is, I saw that one. I swear I saw that one.
Yeah. Well, I sent you the one
Yeah.
without the pug, but I just saw the one with the pug, and I was like, I mean, if you would decide to go red, let me know.
Right.
I'll
That
hook you
looks
up.
awesome.
Cause I'm Mr. Poshman over here.
Even the pug has the markings. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I love that.
We
Hey,
also
if
have
I
fuel
ever,
costs to think of. Do we know
True.
how far the 3 survey locations are?
Yes.
Well, Kurtu and Timor are closer to each other, aren't they?
Just let me know where you're going, like which one you want, or like what you want to know the cost of fuel from location to location. I can let you know what it is, or I can let you know how many units of fuel it is.
Well, the
Like Timor?
highest job on here is Thrimian. Highest paying one.
Timor would be 4 units of fuel, assuming nothing goes wrong.
Oh, that's not bad.
And we can hold upwards. And is our ship fully fueled?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So
No, they give
as
it
of
to you
right
on
now-
empty. They give it to you on E.
Hey,
Yeah, we can't even fucking move it.
you can't move it at all. That's so funny.
Hey, when
like,
the fuck are you
it-
gonna move this ship out of our spaceport? You didn't fill it with gas.
They're like, we left you with 10 units of fuel, enough to get there and get back. Have fun.
Yeah, we definitely aren't a ship to do the like anti-piracy. Probably not the bounty hunter.
Well, as
I'm
of
kind
right
of
now,
worried.
it just says investigate.
Well, the anti-piracy is break up group of ships, break up groups of ships for 2
Yeah,
lines,
and
and
the
then
final
investigate
one-
reports of space station. At 13.
I'm so curious why that one is the highest paying one.
I assume it'll probably lead to a chase of some sort.
Thrimian is a tiny planet that barely orbits Celatos. There's a space station that's being built there, but it's so far out of TSM jurisdiction that they've kind of left it be. But there's reports that it's a hub for piracy.
Ah, right. Pirate hub.
Yeah.
Not the most ideal job to take as of right now.
No. I'm down to survey the atmosphere of the gas giant.
I would agree. I believe that
Timor.
is the middling paying one, slightly above average, I would say.
Does goalpost arms.
Goalpost arms. I'm assuming that means that you're all about it.
And then he puts his hand to his head and he gestures forward.
Right. I'm gonna need to start writing this down.
How about you take that one crew member, and he's yours, and then I deal with the rest.
I never agreed to this, Augur.
I feel like that is an even trade.
You're handicapping me here.
Well, it's 1 for like 3.
Heard the word handicap and he's ready to fight.
It is nothing against you.
Keep in mind that every week, so every 7 days, 6,100 credits is deducted from your account balance automatically.
And what is it right now?
That's from the loan, right?
Yeah.
How much do we have as of right now?
0. You spent it all.
0. Right.
And how long would this trip to Timor and back take?
Oh, it'd be instant
Or
if you went through the TSM gates.
No.
And what are the
Which have a
costs for
tax.
that? Yeah, the tax.
And we can't pay a tax because we don't got money.
It's 50 credits.
Oh,
50?
TSM
Oh,
loves debt.
they do love debt.
I mean, Misa still have these hidden jobs here.
Wait, is credits a digital currency or physical currency?
Digital.
So
Okay.
they would just say, "Oh, you want to put that on your tab? Done deal."
You basically have an ID chip that's associated with your identity.
Yeah. To get to Timor as quick as possible, we could absolutely take the gates. We would just add another 50. I believe that would be the most ideal option.
Oh, Timor
Seeing as,
Timor is 4 units away, so it'd be 200.
So we could just go there, and once we complete a job, do we have to
Well,
return
it's
to where the
50,
original?
50 per unit, on top of the fuel costs.
Oh, so it would cost us 200 to go through the gate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
And then 200 in fuel.
Oh, so 400.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I see. TSM really does love debt, don't they, Augur?
They do.
Well, we could do that for a decent payoff. And then, do we have to return to where the job was originally posted?
Nope.
We would, after we survey and then send in the information, we would receive the payment?
Correct. It's all digital.
Well, we could go from Timor to the next job. We could take multiple jobs in one go.
Yeah, you can also take multiple jobs from this. Unless it specifically says a timeline, it's kind of first come, first serve.
I see.
Where is the ring of Eeloo?
1 unit from Shantae.
So we definitely should take 20 tons of food. Because
we
our ship
have
can
food?
handle it. We don't need to buy the food, I'm assuming.
Oh, never mind. Forget what I was about to say.
Because if it was
Well-
20 tons of food at like 50 credits a unit, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I could agree. We could do the 20 tons of food. We could do the survey atmosphere of Timor, and then we could also take the initial escort.
Then we make 500 credits.
And then we could take the this top escort mission, or this escort job, provide protection. It's the lowest one, but it would pretty much cover the costs of traveling. And we
Well-
could complete these within a small period of time.
Is there
Well, we're already traveling from Shantae to Eeloo. Why don't we take the second escort mission?
True. We would provide protection to the ship Delegus for a trip from Shantae to Eeloo, and then head to the Ring of Eeloo Expo. I agree with that. That sounds like a very good option. Very good
Shane,
plan.
Mm-hmm.
did you ever update that map of the planets with like the names of each of the planets?
Oh no.
Okay,
Is that in here, or that was in Zanya's, huh?
that was in Zanya's. I just asked because I wasn't sure if we had like something that we could like look at.
Let's see. Was that ever... No, that wasn't ever pinned.
Well, it also isn't named, so it's not
Yeah.
that useful.
I have a picture. It's not labeled, but it's something.
It's something. Just something to generally get bearings.
Do the bounty wanted posters have pictures of the people too?
You'll get information once you accept the job.
Okay, and do those have a time frame listed?
Those are first come, first serve.
First come, first serve.
Basically, whoever gets there gets it.
Is gonna point at 3 posters and then shrug his arms.
What posters? The bounty ones?
Ones are you
Yes,
posting?
the bounty ones.
Ah. Well...
And then he tries his best in a very complex sign language, attempting to actually should I state my intentions or should I just state the actions I'm making?
Actions you're making.
Yeah, I mean,
I like that.
We have to infer the intentions from there.
Okay.
I don't have the what
thought
would that even
you can
be?
either
Perception?
you can either roll or
Okay.
you can actually, or we can actually play charades.
Okay, so I point at all of the jobs that we talked about, and then I point at ship, and then I point at the 3 wanted posters, and I make a hand shape like we're traveling like a rocket, and then I make a fist with my left hand, and then my right hand's the little ship, and then I go to the fist, and then I go off the fist, and then I go make another fist, and I make the thing go to the fist, and I go off the fist, and then and then I'm for the third fist we land on the fist, and then I do jazz hands, and then I pretend I'm a man running, and then I pretend shooting the man down, and then the okay, I make the fist again, and my hand leaves the fist, and then I point where we are standing right now.
Misa thinks that he means drive ship into other ship, and then ships go boom, and we dance in space.
This is just all Arlov's face looks like right now. He's just he Augur, I didn't know we had someone from the theater troupe. I didn't see that in his profile.
Yeah,
We didn't see-
we
you didn't
already
see one in the
discussed it.
profile?
It was a mistype. It's okay, we're here now.
Where he's entertaining. I will give him that. I think I see what you're trying to say, Ursaru. You want to take multiple jobs, and then I assume when you're miming shooting at someone, you want to take one of the bounty jobs.
he nods nervously.
Nervously. Great, good.
And then he looks at Toro, and then he points at her, he points at himself, and he pretends he's eating a sandwich, and then he points back at her.
I believe you are being asked out on what is commonly referred to as a date, Toro.
You got all that from that?
Wow.
I mean,
What
I can't
else am
pass
I-
up an opportunity for a free sandwich.
And he
Starts scrambling.
he stands on one side, and he does say jazz hands, and then he steps to another location, and then he also does jazz hands in the other location, and then he goes back to the first location. He eats in the first location, and he goes to the second location, and he eats in the second location. He points at himself, and he points at you, and then he makes the eating the sandwich symbol again.
Lisa think that he's talking about the food ring
Dinner
things.
and a show? Wow, you being asked on multiple dates right off the bat. Wow. Wow, this is very quick. Good for you.
No, Misa thinks he's talking about the food cargo.
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean
And then I do thumbs up. And then I do
delivery.
thumbs up.
Yeah,
Oh,
We're
okay.
doing the food to the ring of Eeloo.
Correct.
But then okay, so now he's gonna point at you, Augur, because you understood.
Yeah.
He's gonna point at you, and then he's gonna make the eating symbol again.
Okay.
Misa thinks he wants to eat all the food on the ship.
And I look at Pan and I shake my head no.
Well, we can't do that. We need the food. I don't believe Saru can eat 20 tons of food. I would be.
And I
mildly
dance because he
impressed.
said my name.
Oh, okay, good, great. Now we know. At least I know he dances every time he says his name.
This is like a wind-up puppet.
Well, his name is very catchy. I will not lie.
Eventually, he'll run out of batteries.
Okay.
I don't
Saru
think so.
is going to make the eating the sign that he's making to eat a sandwich. And
Yeah.
then he's going to stand where you're standing, push you a little bit to the side, and he's gonna make the same symbol. And then he walks back to where he was originally standing, and then he points to you again.
Oh, Misa does Misa think that he wants to provide escort?
I mean,
he
yeah,
shakes his head no.
Oh,
we plan on escorting from Shantae to Eeloo.
Okay. Okay. He is going to take Augur and Arlov, one in each hand, and we're gonna walk closer to the job board. He points at Augur, and then he points at the food job, and then he points at Arlov, and then he points at the bounty for piracy, and then he points again at Augur, makes the eating symbol, and then he points at Arlov, and then pretends he's shooting him.
you want to do the food job and the bounty job.
Yeah, I'll do thumbs up.
But
Okay.
So we have to do the bounty on Shantae before we do the food escort and the starship escort.
Food is expo.
And
Well,
then I point at the wanted, and then
what is Expo?
I point
Expedited.
at a
Oh.
blank spot as if like there should be a expiration here, but there isn't.
Well, we're on Shanti currently, so we could just escort delegates to Eeloo, deliver the food on Eeloo,
Yeah.
Or is the Eeloo and the Ring of Eeloo, they're the same thing, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we could escort Delegus to Eeloo,
And then we can survey Kurtu, which is right after Eeloo.
I thought we were doing Timor.
And then Timor is right after Kurtu.
Oh, so you want to take both?
Yeah.
Okay,
If we're passing Kurtu to get to Timor,
true.
why not?
So the 5 jobs we're taking, I believe, is the 20 tons of food to the Ring of Eeloo.
Yeah.
The
Escorting a ship to Ring of Eeloo.
escorting a ship to the Ring of Eeloo, the ship Delegus, survey atmosphere of Kurtu and the atmosphere of Timor, and then the bounty job, I am not sure. Last known location is Shanti.
Silva is after Timor, but it's like 2 after Timor. If we just want to keep heading farther away from Shantae.
That is an option, correct. And remember, it's dead or alive.
And then
Well, it's
Ursula will
more
start
money for
pumping
alive.
his fist in the air
Correct.
excitedly.
Okay, good. We got through that together. Good job, Ursaru.
And then I start dancing again.
Okay, good.
That dude's going out the airlock.
I love that. I
I-
love that.
Arlov is so built into saying people's like full titles that he can't help but use his full name.
Ursaru.
And I
It's
dance
catchy.
again.
It is catchy.
Listen, Dusty.
And apparently he likes it too. The puppet.
Yeah, so we would like to sign up for those 5 missions.
Okay.
So when you sign up for the piracy one,
The
Oh, shit.
bounty for Silva.
the bounty.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're doing Silva. Are you doing Silva and the one on Shantae, right?
Well, we can't do the one on Shantae or we'd lose the expedited food, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
we're
we're
not
not
doing that
doing the one on Shantae. We're doing the one on Silva.
Okay. Silva. So you are going to be hunting.
Heresy.
Yeah, you are going to be hunting a Trueborn who retreated to Silva and is currently hiding out in one of the dense forests that occupy the artificial surface of the gas giant.
Is
Its
it a
surface-
Trueborn?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, because I thought it was a Trueborn what?
You,
Us.
Oh, I thought we were purebloods.
whatever. TSM.
No, sorry. I was confused. I was like, is this something else I don't know?
Yeah, TSM.
Mhm.
Basically. TSM citizen, wanted for heresy. Last known location was a city on Silva. Rumors are that he is located in one of the dense forests or artificial forests on the surface of, or the artificial surface of the gas giant. Essentially, the atmosphere is almost entirely CO2, so plants thrive there. And large forests were created on artificial surfaces in the planet's atmosphere, basically.
Gotcha. Man, I am not even sure. I've been looking at this for like 15 minutes. I don't know what weapon to take.
What do you mean?
There's just so
Something-
many
A martial-
options.
we only have a couple
We have like
options.
3 options.
Yeah, we only have
Pick a
3
martial
options.
lightsaber.
Oh, I mean, I took a bright blade, so.
What? That wasn't
That
an
wasn't
option.
Yeah, we don't get all that.
Look at our DMs.
Yeah, martial light weapon. One of them is a bright saber.
No, lightsaber, light blade, martial lightsaber, and light foil. You have 4 options.
Mhm.
Those are all different weapons. They aren't categories of weapons. They're different
Oh,
weapons.
they're different weapons?
You tell him,
Oh,
boss.
okay. Hey,
I will.
hey. I don't know.
We're figuring out who the older brother is right now.
Yeah,
I like
I think I
a
know who the
few
older
months.
brother is right now. I think I know who
I
the
like- By like a few months. I don't want to hear it, Augur.
months. It'd be at least a year.
I thought they were half brothers.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, maybe it could be months then.
Maybe a little mistress activity going on, you know? I like a good backstory.
Yeah, we share a dad. He gets around.
He does. He does get around. That's funny.
Wonder what he saw in your mom.
Hey, my mother is a
Probably
lovely-
that she was yellow.
Referring to
Like,
our
how
alarm.
other- Yeah. How many other yellow people do you see? Probably just the fact that she was yellow.
Hey, she's unique among our people.
I mean, he did the same thing with my mom. How many gray people do you see?
Fair.
Gray and
Fair.
black, you know?
Gray and
Fucking-
black.
Oh, so your
Yep.
dad's a bit of a collector, isn't he?
A
Yeah.
collector of exotic women.
I think I can understand that approach.
All right, so that's the information that's beamed to you. When you accept the job for the food ring, it disappears off the board. The other ones remain after you accept them.
Hell yeah. It's ours.
But basically, it says that you are to travel to one of the farms. It's Wind Hollow Farm to receive the shipment of 20 tons of food. To then deliver it within the next 24 hours to Eeloo.
You think you can manage that, Toro?
Yeah, I think I can do it. Are we leaving when? Now?
Right now.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna edit this message to be the ones that you guys accepted.
Not necessarily will still be there.
Which one did you take of those 4 choices?
I'm not proficient with martial light weapons, so I could not choose the later of the two, because those are the 2 martial options. But I
Yeah.
chose a light blade.
Okay.
So, just quick question: the
Because
names
it's
underneath
finesse.
the picture of the
Yeah.
planets, those are in order from closest to the big sun to the furthest.
Yes.
Celatos is the big sun, then Ada is the small planet, then Kelm and Shantae are the next two. Soluna is the little dot next to Shantae. Then you have the Ring of Eeloo, and then Pertu is the big one. I forgot to name the small planet right after the Ring of Eeloo.
Mm-hmm.
But Kurtu is the big one, and then the smaller yellow slashed thing. I also didn't name, but Kurtu, Timur, and Azathyl are those 3 that have the green slash through them. Then you have the secondary sun, the Celatos 2, and then
Thermian's the one super far away.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. So the only ones that aren't named are the tiny dot before the ring.
No,
No,
sunny
that's
dot is
Soluna.
named. That's Soluna.
Then it's the tiny one after the ring,
Yeah.
Yes.
and then the sun, the small sun.
That's Celatos 2.
That's Celatos 2.
Yeah, it's the second it's the second star in the solar system.
Okay, so they're both Celatos.
Yeah. Celatos 1 and Celatos basically it'd be like Celatos Prime and Celatos 2 probably.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye, Polly.
Bye, Polly.
He wasn't here to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So what about the planet up at the way top that's has the yellow slash? That one also
Unnamed.
doesn't-
Not named.
Okay.
So is the green slash planet to the right of Celatos 2.
Yes.
I forgot that I drew those, so.
Oh wait, isn't that one Silva?
No, Silva, Azathyl, and Timur are the 3 green ones. In the middle. That three-
Oh yeah. There we go.
So Timur goes in like a figure 8 between Kurtu or Azathyl and Silva.
Got it.
So the one to the left goes through the middle of those 2.
Yep, that one's Timor.
And so the Celatos 2 orbits Celatos Prime. The ones that are marked in green orbit Celatos 2.
Yep. This is for Ur's rocket science class.
Don't worry, as you were playing charades, I was trying to figure out where the planets were.
Uh-huh.
Correct.
And then I figured it out, and I strung our things together.
Mm-hmm. We have a plan. We have a course of action. We have a ship. We have a crew. Let us be off.
The ship or the crew.
Does the person who's driving have to
Ready
have
to
the
roll?
fob?
Are we dead?
She need a Red Bull.
Dude, I could go for some caffeine right now. Arlev, you got anything like that? A little star shooter, you know?
We may have some of that on board. I believe we could procure that if not.
Ur stand against Rugs.
Do we have any refreshments on board of the alcoholic variety?
No, the ship is extremely clean. Toro, you recognize this as a class 1 navigation vessel.
So it's bougie?
No, it's not bougie.
It's
It's
okay.
very effective. But it's a brand new, basically top of the line class 1 navigation vessel. Oh, bye.
By her.
I think his internet fell out.
Oh
Thanks,
no.
man.
I was like, am I gonna have to silhouette him too? Oh no!
But essentially, you recognize this. These are not as common as some of the other ship designs that you built during your time at Seluna. But you recognize it. The controls are extremely familiar to you, and you feel at home in the cockpit almost. The cockpit is essentially the same between all of TSM's spaceships. The biggest difference is in how they're outfitted on the outside and the inside in terms of sensor arrays, shields, hyperdrives, everything like that.
Chewie! Got something real nice here. Gonna love driving this.
We spared no expense, and the ship shows it. I would hope.
I gotta say, definitely the best thing I ever flew. Then again, everything I flew might have been under the table.
Oh, under the table. I see.
Ur looks under the actual table.
Ah, right, good. Gotcha.
All right. So you investigate the ship. It's got a class 2 hyperdrive, which means that you don't have to necessarily use the gates of TSM. However, it saves on fuel, or it costs more fuel to do that, to bypass the gates. But you can jump about one system just on your own without the use of the gates, if need be. But you start startup procedures. It takes about 5 minutes from the time you sit in the seat to flipping and going through to ignite the engines and get them all started up and ready to take off. Is there anything that anybody would like to do while she does that?
I will run through the ship, making sure that there's nothing particularly out of place. I'm not super adept with the ships as Toro Ryoshi is, but if I do notice anything amiss, I'll take it down and then bring it up later.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Do I get a plus to that? Nope. 13. These dice are hard to read.
13. You don't find anything that stands out to you. Everything looks clean, including some peels for you to do on some of the screens that are around the cargo bays and stuff to track your cargo. Nothing suspicious. If that's what you're looking for.
Okay, good.
Anybody else doing anything?
I'm just setting up my area.
You're claiming,
After-
you're claiming a crew quarter.
Yeah,
I was about to
after
say
I
the
see that
living
Toro
space.
like has it, she's got this. I'm gonna, take. I would imagine
The massive.
that.
We have personal belongings, right?
Well, no, I was thinking we got the addition right, and the addition can hold 4. So it would be like you and I in a room together, and then the other 4 in a different room.
Yeah, that would be fine. I'm sure we can share a room, right? Like they're not
Yeah.
super small.
Well, they're like bunks.
Okay, yeah, we could bunk.
Yeah. I'm gonna go take my living quarters
I'll probably meet up with them in a little.
Toro just yells
with
from
my chest.
Toro just yells from her spot. Yo, make sure you leave a top bunk for me.
Oh yeah, have you
Um,
guys picked out a picture for your ship?
Ooh,
That's a great question.
No, we did not.
I didn't even
It-
think of that.
I was thinking about that, and for now, I want it to be looking like stock, like fresh out of the shipyard. There's
yeah.
no coloring. There's nothing on it.
Exactly, it's stock. Like yeah, it's stock. Like I said, you still have the peels on like the glass surfaces.
What do I
your-
even
your
search
touchpads
for
and stuff.
this? Navigator
Like you know the plastic
ship?
peels that you get.
Oh, it
on,
doesn't have to look like a navigator ship specifically. You could just look like medium-sized starship.
Navigators.
Like
So what are we
Millennium Falcon
naming her?
size. You also need a name.
Yeah, what are we naming?
I would say that Toro says, like, she pipes up. She also says before she takes off, like she starts up the engines and stuff, but she says it's bad luck to launch a ship without naming it.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. What are we thinking, Augur? Crew.
I don't know. What were you guys thinking? We could.
Well,
We
since
got
we are looking
Helldiver. We
for-
got.
Oh. Helldiver.
Helldiver. We could be Neurotoxin. We could be BS Raven.
The first two sound dangerous, though I am
A
not
little
averse
fun.
to that.
I just call him Spicy.
Glory Seeker.
You and your glory. Are
He's like
you sure you're from this timeline?
he's
I
very
don't think
like
he is.
how do I put this? Arlov is very like honorous. He always looks up to like famous lightsaber fighters and is always watching battles and things like that and duels. He's very interested in the sword play.
This is how I know you're the little brother.
Hey. I'm gonna be like this the rest of my life. Honor for my people. Though maybe certain aspects of them, maybe not so much, but
Puts his hands together, like in fists facing downwards, and then he flicks the wrist of his right hand and he goes, "Woo, woo."
Yeah, hold on. We can't leave yet.
we're not going anywhere, don't worry.
Might be a little bit of bad luck, but Falling Star is also suiting.
Ooh, I like that.
I sent a picture of your ship.
I do see
You
that.
have one? Okay.
I like
Oh
it.
my god, it's so ugly, bro.
It looks like a water bubbler.
It looks a little
It's
goofy,
so
but
ugly, bro.
I like it.
It's
I like it.
so ugly. It's not even
You
like
chose the
cute
ship.
slash ugly. Yo, you
Kinda
guys got me an
goofy.
ugly ship.
Kind
Yo,
of
this ship is so smart. You don't
but-
even need to drive it. Take a
What?
nap.
All right, if
kinda
this is
dig
our
it.
if this
I
is our
kinda dig
ship,
it.
no, if this is our ship, I'm calling it the Albatross.
The Albatross. Ooh,
That's the only way I'm
I-
accepting this ugly ship as our ship.
What about platypus?
It needs an ugly name. No, that's too
What
ugly.
about what is
It
the
looks like a
bird?
platypus.
But they don't even have wings.
You don't need wings. That's a platypus.
Manatee.
I will not have a ship I am associated with either the platypus. Named the platypus. Arthur.
Manatee.
I say Albatross is
Um,
fitting.
What the? What is? Why? What with the?
Do you know what an albatross is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you should understand.
How
That's
do
why
you
it's fitting.
spell it over?
It's a fitting name.
We could name it Star Diver.
This
Holy
ship ain't
Star
diving
Diver.
no stars with that kind of aerodynamics.
Look at it. Look at the
It's not diving
streamlining.
anything with those
what kind
aerodynamics.
Of aerodynamics does it need? It's in space, mama.
That's what I'm saying. There's
Bro,
no
it's
aerodynamics
so
needed.
plumpy.
That's perfect. It dives through the stars on its plumpy.
No, I
Body.
don't like it. I don't like it. I don't
Maybe if you
approve.
weren't playing
I don't
Valorant
approve.
with Smokey when we were picking our ship,
Why didn't
you
know
would
it was
have
gonna
been
be
involved.
ugly? It could look better than that.
but since you were not involved. And
Alright,
this is
well,
our ship.
Albatross or the Behemoth, bro.
The Behemoth is not bad either.
But that's we could use that for the freighter.
Oh yeah, the freighter has to be the Behemoth. The freighter has to be the Behemoth when we get one.
Diver down.
What about Argonaut?
The
Misa thinks Dave.
Argonaut. The Argonaut is not a bad option either.
I'm trying to
We
find.
are.
I'm trying to find a good
What is-
name that also
What
is
does
ugly
Misa think?
to match it.
Dave.
Hey, the Argonaut
Dave.
is awesome. Dave? Our ship will not be named Dave. What? Why do you want Dave to be a ship? The Dave.
Well, we can talk about it in conversation,
Yeah.
Oh, because
and
Misa
they
knew
won't know
this guy.
we're talking about our ship.
Deep Sea Dave.
Yeah, because Misa. Yeah, no. Misa knew a guy named DC Dave. He used to go diving a lot.
He does. He knows a man named Deep Sea Dave.
Well, of course, DC was the nickname, and Dave was a name.
Space. I want something involving space and birds.
SS
Misa thinks
Albatross.
The Albatross. But
SS Albatross. I don't know what are the little before ships, like there's the SS and there's like the ST. What does that stand for? I never understood.
class of ship, usually.
Oh. What would be a
We'll
fitting
search SS.
class for this? The USS? The STS?
Oh gosh. STS. TSM Albatross.
I don't like that on this spaceship name generator. Big Daddy is an option.
Oh my god.
We could be the AA.
The AA.
Well, Augur Arlov.
Augur Orlov, I do see that.
Oh my god.
But that could be the cosign before the name. So
AA Albatross.
AA Albatross.
AA Albatross.
That's it. We're done.
The AA Albatross.
Yes.
How do you spell albatross again? I think this is how you spell
It was your
albatross.
recommendation. Figure it out.
I think that's how you spell it.
Albatross, yeah. I'm an
It
albatross.
looks right. It looks right to me. I think of the rescuers down. The goofy character. I also think of a riddle that was really, really hard for me to solve that had to do with albatross.
And if you may not have known this, seeing an albatross out to sea is actually good luck.
No, I actually did that. Perfect.
Yeah.
We're scavengers. Well, I'm a scavenger, but
No, all of our things could be birds.
Bird related. Bird,
Yeah.
space,
The freighter
sea.
can be like a pelican. It can carry things.
Ooh,
and it
yeah,
can be-
yeah. I like the
Or
pelican
the
idea.
whale.
I like.
That's
the
not a bird.
That's not a bird. you just,
Hello?
you just
Yeah.
failed. You failed
I
like
said
5th grade
water.
science, bro.
I said water as well.
Oh my
Space,
God.
water, birds.
I do like behemoth.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to name a freighter something like
Pelican I
Small
do
bird
like
like-
though too.
pelican.
I like both of them.
the AA Albatross.
The gunner can be like
Oxygen
eagle,
deprived.
hawk.
The
I like
ODP. The ODP.
Why oxygen deprived?
Pelicans can't breathe in space.
Oh my god. That's funny.
You have a bigger picture of this? This picture is so tiny. I don't even. Well, I guess I don't need it that big. Let's see.
That's perfect. You could just blow it up.
No, I can't. The file's too small for me to blow it up.
Ah.
I can't make it any bigger than it is.
Well, you know it's a Class 1 Navigator vessel, so.
That's what you got.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dusty, you ready to go for a little ride?
Dusty. Oh, is that your little? Does it talk?
Robot. Uh-huh.
Does it just beep?
I was thinking of if I could somehow train Apollo to say, "Isn't that right, Dusty?" And then he barks every time. It'd be so funny.
That would be amazing.
It'd be so funny, but I don't think I can do that. But it would be so funny.
Hey, you never know.
You want your hammer can bark?
No, it's not my hammer. It's my droid. My droid is Dusty.
Oh.
Technically, I don't have my hammer yet, and I don't have my mace. I will.
Okay.
You need mace in space?
Well, because I was doing a bat and a sledgehammer on my art piece, but I need something that's actually in game, so it's like a sledgehammer and probably a mace instead of the bat.
electro hammer?
How strong are you?
I was about to say, what?
I did put a little bit into my strength, but not enough, so I'm gonna have to add to that.
Yeah, I think you need at least a 13 to equip those or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to add to that. It's okay, I'm gonna start
like-
working out. I've just been so busy on my tech stuff.
Hey,
I
I get
mean,
it.
you have 4 arms.
I've got
Pull-ups are
freedom.
easy.
That's true. I have 4 arms. I feel like I should have a little bit extra. Little extra swing with everything.
Pull-ups, push-ups, everything you can do around a ship, real easy with 4 arms.
Actually, if she has 4 arms, could she do push-ups and... Or no. Like, I don't know.
That is a dumb question, sir.
I don't think that's physically possible.
Actually, technically, you could.
I'm not flexible
And you
like
could
that.
do that and a plank at the same time.
I only have one question about the anatomy. Are your arms sprouting from the same place, or are they lower down?
It's like the other 2. I haven't fully drawn them, but they're like lower, but they're out my backside. They're like outside my back.
Gotcha.
They'd be underneath my other 2 arms, but not directly. They'd be like more posterior.
So it's 6 inches down, and you'd say about like 3 to 6 inches back.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if the
Okay.
picture's still there, but that has the
I
general position.
I will never forget the one Bear drew.
Yeah, no, we're not using that one.
I
I'm
love
drawing.
that
I'm
one.
drawing something actual for her. I just haven't.
I think that should be canon.
Mine is the best one.
Yours literally is penises.
And
It looks like I have penis arms. I'm not using that.
I think that'd be
Aren't?
unique.
Or what?
Wild. Aren't
Won't.
or won't.
And I
See?
won't. So where's the
But yeah, I think the
people?
AA Albatross is prepared for its first fully crewed space voyage. And then Arlov will go to the room where Augur is setting up and put some of his personal possessions in there, things from his childhood, and maybe like a poster of a famous blade fighter.
Do you have a chest?
I
Mom
would
give
say,
you a chest?
I mean, she gave me a small box that I could put my collections in. She wasn't really happy about me leaving. She knew I had to eventually go for my coming of age and such, but she tried to have me stay. She said, "You can find enough glory and pride and such here," and I'm like, "No, I have to explore. I have to see the stars."
Well, if you need extra storage space, I have this big chest right here.
Of course. Did Dad get you that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
It can hold
of course.
300 pounds.
Oh wow, mine can hold about 100 something. But I didn't really have that many worldly possessions and such anyway.
We don't have them yet, but we will.
We will. We will have more than enough to store once we see different ports and different areas and things like that. I'm really excited, and I'm glad you're here with me, Augur.
All right. Toro lifts off. You have the headset on, and you are greeted by the same person that sold you the ship, saying you are cleared to enter space, or you can head directly to Winhola.
Let's just sort of hover in space for a little while. I don't know how you feel about it, Augur, but I am always completely blown away by space and everything the first time I see it. Which is every time feels like my first time.
I feel like
Oh,
that's a
what's
song that we heard when we were younger.
I would agree with you. I would agree. Every time you see space feels like the first time.
So did
Nice.
the ship yet?
Yeah, I believe we're in space right now.
Okay, as soon as the ship
Give me a
leaves,
pilot check.
I'm going to like fall on my
Pilot?
back
Okay.
because I'm not used to being on ships.
Oh, we're dead.
I'm just gonna fall flat on my face.
It has gravity, doesn't it? Simulated gravity.
Wait, how
Yeah,
do
but-
I roll for it? Like if I click on it, it
You
is it
yeah,
change?
like I said, you were spoiled. You got to roll a d20 and then add
Roll
your
a
Oh, I have to
dice.
roll actual die. Oh, let me go grab them. I love using my gun.
Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Bro!
you have extra dice
them right
on
here.
Google?
No, I have them right here. They're in my backpack. I have
I'm
them
gonna
every
have
day.
a panic attack.
No, I have them every day. I have them every day. Okay.
Search it on Google. What's the roll dice thing?
Just like,
Wait. I got a nat 20 for 25, bro.
no, you didn't.
Let's go!
Go! So swallow that
Perfect.
vomit.
First roll of the
because you
campaign,
should-
nat 20.
Yeah, bro. Woo! So swallow your throw up because you're not vomiting because this is the smoothest ride you've ever been on.
I believe we also have simulated gravity, right?
I didn't vomit. No, I just fell over because I've never been on a ship.
Well, get back up because you won't be able to tell anymore.
Ooh, what's the user thing this button does? Press this random
Oh,
button.
no.
Oh, God.
Don't press anything. Don't press anything
Wait,
unless
are you
want
in?
to.
Are you in the cockpit?
I would say we're with you, yeah, or at least I am.
I'm lost on the ship.
I would say Pan
It's
Pan.
somewhere in the
Pan
bowels.
Pan feels a little shock in his side from Dusty. Pan
Dusty's
Pan,
like,
don't touch my shit.
no touchy.
Oh, what's this button on this guy does?
Just go lay in your bunk.
So you got a nat 20, right? I heard that. I think.
Yeah, I got a nat 20.
Sweet. You perfectly navigate up into orbit around Shantae. As soon as you leave the atmosphere, you are again greeted over the phone, or not over the phone, over the transponder, with a unfamiliar voice who says, please hold as we scan cargo for illicit items.
And about 30 seconds go by, and they say, "All right, you're cleared to pass."
Well, at least
Thanks.
we know now they didn't stash anything on board the ship, huh?
That's fair.
I mean, you bought it from TSM.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
We know TSM is just very, very homely, and they never at all have any, background or underground dealings, of course.
They really don't.
Or anyone they're associated with.
Likely won't be associated long.
Correct. As soon as we are clear of their debt with them, I have big plans.
All right, what would you guys like to do? You are
We have
now
to
in
go
the orbit
pick up
of Shantae.
Food.
Yeah, I think no. What was the first one? We the
Food and escort.
the escort. Yes, the escort was the first one we wanted to
Food
see about
and
starting.
escort.
Well, the food is we're going from
Same thing.
Shanti to Eeloo, so we should start the escort one initially.
They both go from Shantae to Eeloo.
Yeah. Should we have picked up the food first?
Misa
Like,
does
is-
think we should pick up the food first. Don't keep
Yeah.
Esper waiting.
Yeah. I think food
The
first.
food
and
has a
then proceed to the
24-hour
escort.
expiration.
Food was expedited.
Yeah, we'll do that one first. But should we pick up the food and then begin the escort?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we will proceed to pick up the food.
So you re-enter Shantae's atmosphere.
Yeah, I was never expecting to go into space.
We had to bring her out just as a team, all together as a crew.
I definitely did not say to go out into
Well-
space.
So much for that nat 20.
Hey,
Listen,
at least we
boys.
know at least we know she pilots well, you know.
That definitely
Next
was
time.
enough time for me to enjoy myself with this sweet, sweet ride.
Next time it's gonna be on that one.
Oh no, don't say that.
Fuck, bro.
That ones are fun. I will always say that ones are more fun to me than that 20s.
I will say, now that Augur has seen her expert skills, that's gonna be like what he holds her to. Like, okay, this is how she normally operates. That's great.
She is so at the front of the ship there are 2 seats. She's operating the levers on both sides using
yeah.
all 4 of her arms.
Holy.
She's going ham.
She's so efficient.
So I'm taken. I will say, Arlog is more than minorly fascinated by her 4 arms. All he can think is, man, she could hold 4 lightsabers.
To be fair, I don't think they know about our lightsabers.
Yeah, they're hidden. They don't. But he doesn't say it out loud. He's just saying it to himself, like, "Oh wow, fascinating." Because they are hidden, right?
Yeah.
They're on
Yeah.
your hip.
I would say mine is tucked inside of my my robes.
Your naked body over there.
Yeah, they just
Hey,
they
hey.
just have the hidden quality.
That's only when he's meditating.
Yeah, they get
Right
it.
now he's wearing the classic Sith robes. His hood is down. But yeah, Arlov doesn't like having the lightsaber on his hip. Because one thing he was trying to do was his teacher liked to snatch it from him at random times and say, only the foolish keep their weapons shown at all times.
True.
All right. You
We need the food.
re-enter the atmosphere of Shantae and approach Wind Hollow Farm. You see basically an irrigation system that creates plant life in what is essentially the middle of the desert. You land in kind of a circle of dirt that's kind of situated in the middle of the fields, right next to one of their one of the buildings there. And as you touch down, you can see that there's crates and crates and crates stacked up right around the edge of this circle.
We gotta get these on the ship some kind of way.
I'm sure we'll have help.
Can I exit the ship?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start grabbing crates.
Oh, hold
Okay.
on. Not yet. We
Give
don't
me
know
an
if
athletics
those are-
check.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna start looking around for the owner of the farm.
That would be a 7 math method. That's a 23.
Holy crap!
And plus
Okay, I see.
there's also the tripled carrying capacity that I have.
Just because you have tripled carrying capacity doesn't mean you can carry 1 billion more boxes.
Okay.
It's like, so I just pick all of them up, right?
Because you're still limited by your physical size.
Oh yeah. Like I would do it one at a time, but
Yeah, but it's pretty easy for you. You're just starting grabbing boxes. As terms of farm owner, you see another TSM native approach you. And he says, greetings, I would assume since your friend has already started picking up the food that you are my delivery to Eeloo.
That's correct. Apologies. He's very eager to see about bringing the food to
He's
the ring
quite-
of Eeloo.
He's quite impressive. What'd you pay for him?
Oh, standard costs, of course. He is quite well at what he does.
Wouldn't mind having one of him around. Anyways, I appreciate his initiative, but if you'd like, we can have the haulers do what they're supposed to and put it on. And he kind of gestures over, and you now see what essentially looks like forklifts without tires starting to move crates towards the ship.
That would be helpful. Thank you.
First sees them moving forward, and then he feels challenged, so he does them faster.
Give me
As
an
you can
athletics
see,
check with disadvantage.
I have advantage, so would it even out to an even roll?
Mhm.
Okay.
he is very competitive as well.
Well, I don't know, like tech, so I just think that they're hostile creatures.
Yeah.
But
But I don't know that.
that's a dirty 20.
Okay. You're able to pick up your pace a little bit. They're able to carry about 4 times as much as you at the same speed, if not faster, per load. And there's about a half a dozen of these loaders, basically moving the crates of food into the ship.
While this is going on, Pan is looking for just like sort of walking around and looking for any tools that aren't being looked after.
Okay, give me a stealth and sleight of hand check.
Wait, he's checking what?
I'm looking for tools. That's
Trying
not
to
being like
steal.
He's reacquisitioning tools from the
Oh,
farm to his pockets.
that's great.
So,
That
I rolled a 19 plus 8 for stealth, so 27.
holy.
And then
Yeah, I don't see shit.
Yeah, I have no idea.
a nat 20 plus a 8
my
for stealth, so
God.
sleight of hand.
What
Uh,
the
okay.
fuck?
Do we all have our best dice out tonight? Because I pulled my best dice out.
This is what I'm legitimately. I can't stream on here, but I would legitimately show this nat 20 on this. I'm using the Google Dice for it.
Hey, it's the honor system, so.
Yeah.
I mean, my rolls aren't necessarily good. I just have a good modifier.
Yeah, no, I have a plus 8 modifier to both stealth and sleight, so I would not care if I rolled lower, but
Bro,
I guess a 1920.
my passive
That's
perception is
crazy.
11.
How in the
I
hell
can't
do you guys
see
have such high
anything.
scores?
Wait.
Oh, because for me, I have for operative, I could get proficiency and expertise. Two
I have
skills.
like a +0.
How many?
On what?
How many proficiencies do you have?
Well, I get proficiency for 4 skills, and
No,
I get
Orlov.
expertise for.
I have a +2 proficiency bonus.
No, but like, how many proficient skills do you have? Because we got 2 from our race, then you get 2
One
from
from
your
background.
background, then you get 2 from your class.
Oh, well, you guys got a lot. I only got 3.
I love
Right.
hearing Augur yell at Arlov. It's my favorite. It's my favorite dynamic
Listen.
so far.
I don't know how this app works.
It's my favorite dynamic.
It doesn't automatically give you skill proficiencies when you make your character.
Oh.
So like
You
I
have to do it all.
Yeah,
yourself.
I have a +8 intimidation and persuasion, 6 deception.
Okay, I have to look at what our proficiencies are then, because I definitely did not.
Yeah. So like just off of our race, we have perception and intimidation.
Those are proficient, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I should look at that. I feel like I'm probably missing something.
And then expertise. And
No,
then
I
my
love this-
background is noble.
Just
so-
proficient.
I would look
Noble.
for like a website
Why the fuck
for
are you noble?
roll dice.
Because
This is
I'm a
little
noble.
Posh because it's
But
below
Sith is a
Posh
background.
And
I chose Sith
Mr.
because Sith
Posh
is a
and
background.
Glory over here.
Oh, really? I like noble.
Yeah. So for noble, you get 2 from
Deception.
deception, insight, lore, and persuasion.
I'm glad that Cavern's here to prevent me from losing my goddamn mind.
I'm losing my goddamn mind, and I'm not even the DM.
Hey, I'm doing my best here.
I'm just a
Deception.
baby.
I just a baby.
I am also just a baby.
And then
Oh
on your
my god, do I
on your
have
class,
to
you
return
get
you?
an option of 2 from acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, lore, perception, persuasion, and piloting.
Yeah.
It's pretty
And
good.
then from your background feat, like my background feat gives me proficiency in a skill, but if I already had proficiency, it gives me expertise.
Yeah, I chose inspiring leader.
So inspiring leader, you don't get shit.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I know.
god. Thank you for talking about this, because I definitely missed a few.
And then Bear ruled as god that you can, if you have the ability to get, like, let's say, deception from multiple sources, if you take it twice, then you get expertise.
Fucking send it.
As God, thank you,
As
God.
God. So, like, I had one in investigation because it was, like, one of my last ones. I had to choose, like, one of the intelligence ones because I already
Yeah.
had all the shit that I wanted. But then I was able to take it out of investigation, and then I put it into persuasion to give myself expertise instead of proficient.
There we go. I'm caught up now. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Choose
would've never
2
found
from acrobatics wise. Holy shit.
Yeah, choose 2 out of this long ass list
God
for your
damn.
class.
Also, Polly, if you're here, you recognize the place, but you originally hadn't really recognized it as Wind Hollow. But this is where you previously were working out your debt.
Oh shit!
Oh.
We were just talking to.
Oh, wait, is my family and stuff here? Oh, snap. Do I
Damn.
know people?
They are currently loading up the food onto your ship.
Oh wow. Oh, that's
kinda-
not awkward.
That is kind of wild.
We'll take good care of him. We'll give him a better life than he could have here.
I know we will.
We will treat him with the utmost care, of course.
Them, if I recall, them, I believe. Bro, I got like a wife and kids stuff.
Oh, do you really? Right, but of course I saw that on your profile information.
So yeah, he's basically walking around, not taking any orders, while his family is being essentially forced to load the cargo up onto the ship.
Wow. Crazy.
I know I'm sure that it's hard to come back here, Polly, but you'll be able to send credits back.
If Augur and I have any say about it, we will be very lucrative and efficient with our
We
jobs
got you
and
out of
such.
Mexico.
Mhm.
You
So
can
wait,
send money
oh.
back to Mexico.
Am I like competing against his parents? Because he's up in the car.
Yes.
I believe that.
Am I competing against his parents?
Jesus.
The reason that I'm a part of the crew is to send money back to the people that are here right now. So
Yeah.
Don't
We'll make
worry.
sure that they're taken care of.
Hmm. I want to.
And if they aren't, we'll send people here.
I will talk to the farm owner and say, point to his family. Who all is it? Your wife, your children, mother, father.
Your children's children.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, damn, how old is Polly?
I don't know.
When I hear
I'll
your
actually leave that to-
children,
I don't know,
it just follows your children's children.
Polly never
your
gave us a
children's
rundown.
Children.
These details were not very much fleshed out. Bear, how much family do I have?
Little does he know I'm hissing at his family.
Pan goes up
Hopefully
to
you're
Toro.
good at playing charades.
It's just your
Polly.
wife and daughter.
You miss us
Your
having
wife-
a charade
your
session
wife
for
and daughter.
about 20 minutes.
Right.
So hopefully you'll be able to translate charades.
We pray you're good at that.
Pan goes up to Toro. And whisper, "Oh, Mita found this." It shows off a remote detonator.
What?
Ooh.
No.
I
Oh,
like
what do you-
that.
Pan,
Oh,
Pan,
what do you
where did
think
you
this is
find
for?
that?
Pan,
No, I
give me-
only showed it to Toro. Like
Oh,
a
okay.
little way.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, I found some things. Some pretty nice things.
A remote detonator?
Yeah.
Where'd you get this,
What do you-
Pan?
Oh, I found it over there. It was in the corner on top of a shelf. I was curious what it did. What do you think? Should we press this button?
Can I inspect it to see if I recognize what it could be for?
Sure, give me I think it's like a tech check or something.
No way they're about to blow up our
Bus.
ship.
Bus! Bro, I'm gonna blow the fucking ship.
Well, to be fair, the remote detonator, I found that before.
I don't know what it. I guess technology, yeah, right? Okay. Alright, let me roll for it. Got a 9.
What'd you get?
I got a 9. Oh god.
You know that these are basically universal remotes that can be attached to any of the major explosive devices found in the solar system. They are pretty common, but very useful, and basically one part of a two-part system to make things go boom.
Would I know whether it's like connected to something now, or is this something I can manipulate to connect to something later?
Nah, you fucked up your roll.
I did fuck up my roll. I got 2 options here, Pam Pam. Either we can blow some shit up, which I wouldn't be completely opposed to. I like a little chaos. Or we can mess with this a little bit. Make it our own.
Yeah, Misa usually takes apart these things to build some other things, but
I like you, Pam Pam. Like you.
But Misa also was wondering what this button does, and was very tempted to press it. But thought Misa should ask somebody first.
Misa should.
I don't know.
Should
Is
not
he a
hit the button.
Gungan?
Misa Pam Pam.
Is
What
he
do
a
you-
Gungan?
What is your
Yeah, I'm a gun.
Okay, I
Gungan.
thought so. I'm like, you sound exactly like a Gungan.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Misa.
like?
Okay.
Yeah. That's how you say it. Misa. But Pam Pam, what does your heart tell you to do?
Oh,
I mean, Misa, you like to press the button,
Oh,
but
Toro holds out the button in front of him with a smirk on her face.
no.
With a smirk on her face. You wanna press it?
Oh my
Misa
god.
also thinks that we probably should take it to the masters first to see what it is.
Ah, Pan, you're no fun. Ugh, you're probably right.
If
You know they're not gonna
If
let
Misa-
us keep it though.
if Misa was on his own in like the slave quarters, yeah, Misa would probably press it. But Misa now got bought out. Misa also thinks these masters are a little bit dumb. They have 0 credits starting off.
They have literally no savings left.
So a little bit questionable.
Yo, they blew all their money on the whip, bro.
We're in debt, bro.
No, and technically us.
Yeah.
It's not even like we have
Maybe we
money.
should send you back fishing, okay?
We have negative money. Hey,
I'll be right back.
we could sell you to these people right here.
Yeah.
Like,
This
Hey,
dude
you don't know
wanted to
this-
buy
Anyway, you don't know this conversation.
we could get we could get what's his name? We could get one of Calvan's family in here, you know? I'll sell you for his whole family.
Wait just a minute. Hold on. What?
No, we're buying your family.
We're buying
go
your
for it.
family, we're
Pan.
selling Pan Pan.
Yeah.
Look, sacrifices must be made. Look, so
He's like, I don't want to be with my family. Hold up.
sacrifices must be made.
So at this point, are you going to like call Arlov or I?
Whenever you guys like sort of walk away into like a own, just because I'm showing off basically what I took, right?
Yeah. I'm probably just talking with the farm owner about Calvin's family.
Yeah, we'll probably go talk to Augur, who's
Yeah.
probably a farther away.
Everyone is a
Mr. Bossman.
Mr. Boss.
Mr. Bossman.
Yeah.
Oh, look at what Misa found and shows off the remote detonator.
Is Misa a good boy?
Do you have any idea what this is? That's the
Arlov would
question.
probably walk over and say, "What's going on over here? What?"
Oh, Misa checks to see if the farm owner is watching.
I'm
Yeah.
done talking with them.
Oh, Misa found some stuff, and he shows off
yeah?
the remote. He shows off the remote detonator, a hollow trace device, and a comm jammer, and a shovel.
What? I'm.
Ooh, a shovel.
Yeah, and a shovel.
We got a guy for that. He's got 2 shovels. Maybe he like 3.
What? I
That's
don't.
true.
That's almost
Augur-
one for each of your arms.
Augur, did you put him up to this?
Actually, that's funny.
Misa was
I'm
walking
back.
around.
I mean, I would rather him have the detonator than the farmer.
Misa was walking around bored and saw some things.
We didn't. I didn't tell him to grab any of these things. So he's got a remote detonator, a shovel, a comm jammer, and what else?
A hollow trace device.
I mean, what did you
I would
find
like-
these things?
I would like to like put my hand on your shoulder and tell you that you did a great job. I would
Augur.
like to get the detonator from you. You can keep the other things.
Misa gets in the detonator, thinking, drugs.
Okay.
Because Pepe doesn't know what is actually a robot detonator. He should know there's a button attached to something.
Yeah. Now the question is, where does this go? Do you think that the farmer has plenty of
Misa found this
explosives
out-
in the package? That
Well,
we just
do we
took?
know? Do we know for sure it's a remote detonator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if he does, then
It's
we
basically think of it. It's like a pen that has a flip cap, and under the flip cap is a red button.
Well, Misa found this on the shelf in a room, and then Misa found this hollow trace on the table, a shovel in the ground, And the comm jammer, for some reason, it was on one of those things they're driving.
Interesting. Well, I could talk to them about it. I won't tell them that we have it, but I could ask them, if they added anything to the shipment, and I'm pretty good at talking to people, so.
Would you also be able to turn off the comm jammer, Toro?
It's off.
Oh, it's off? Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
That's good. Well, I figured it was on and they were jamming it for a reason.
No, it's just a little tool that they have around. Don't know exactly why he has it, but it was basically all the stuff was basically just out on out in a workshop.
So maybe they were working on something?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we should go take another stab at the farmer now that we know that he's trying to detonate something.
Do you think it could be anything in those crates, or it could be something completely unrelated? I would definitely like to have a conversation with him, but I don't want to show him what we found because that would.
No, I'm not going to show him the detonator.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll go talk to the farmer, and if Arker would like to come with, absolutely.
Sure.
Farm owner.
Oh, is there something wrong with the overseer?
The overseer, yeah.
Is there something wrong with the shipment? Usually my crew's pretty good about loading everything up.
No, I just had 2 small questions. Was anything extra added with the shipment that we didn't initially know about? I will be rolling persuasion, I believe. Maybe insight would be more realistic.
Yeah, insight says response would be more.
Yeah. Was there anything extra added to the shipment, and or is there anything that we should know that you did not initially tell us that is in the shipment?
He pulls out a holopad and he says, just everything that was on the holopad. And he kind of points it to you and scrolls through. It's just different crates of kind of shelf-stable fruits and some different
normal items you'd see.
Yeah, exactly. Just normal food and stuff like that. He says, what do you take me for? Some kind of Elysian? We're the TSM.
I would never
I know
accuse you
that.
of anything like that.
I was just making sure that we had everything before we went off. It just seemed a little light, that's all.
We would never.
But if this is everything,
a little light.
We wouldn't want to take things
pulling
from
a little bit more than your weight class here.
Never hurts to push boundaries. I rolled a 12.
Yeah, just telling the truth.
Okay. Hey, yeah, seems to be all in order. Thank you very much. As soon as we're finished, we'll get out of your hair. And please treat Calvin's family properly. We will be back to see how they are doing now that we have one of their family members in our crew.
He gives kind of a chuckle and says, "Oh, of course I'll treat him kindly." And he gives you a wink and kind of a shoulder bump to Augur. And then he turns around and you hear him say, "Hey, can you pull Calvin's family up to the back shed?"
Whoa! Do I hear that?
Yeah. I would say that if you said anything to him about it, it would be out of character, or it would be like.
Come on, our
like
love.
it would be more of like it, like he would be surprised.
I see. I mean, our love would definitely feel conflicted, but at the same time, that's just the way things are. That's how we grew up. That's how it is in this world, so it is what it is.
I mean, you told him to treat him well. To him, that means they deserve some beatings.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't know why you're feeling conflicted. You told him.
I told them beat the shit out of them.
Basically, yeah, to keep them in line.
And by the way, tell them it's because Calvin Tall fucking wanted it to happen.
It's because he was late to the first session.
Correct.
Yep.
He didn't want to speak up in the initial intro. That's fine. His family will pay for it.
Wait, what?
We're beating your
Yeah,
family.
we're currently beating your family.
Correct.
Yeah.
Your family is taking lashes for you.
Well, don't kill him. Shit.
No! Why would we kill him?
You
We would
can
lose
never
out on
kill the servants, you know?
Yeah.
And you're out money.
I ain't raised no bitch. Man.
Race no bitch! Give him double the beatings! Toughen him
No,
up!
chill.
That's so funny. I ain't raised no bitches. That's perfect. Wow.
So, I guess we go back to the ship
We're good to go.
Alright.
with a detonator.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
Oh,
score
actually-
for me and the machines?
They are vastly beating you.
You've got like 5, the machines have like 50.
Before we leave, I'm gonna sneak by. I'm gonna kick one of them, and then I'm gonna run the ship.
Well, and Ursaru.
I love how this is so fitting. Hearing you crunch on your food is so fitting for your character.
Snagged one of the little foods from one of the crates.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
I am snacking from a crate, so.
We have food on the ship,
Hey, we need to deliver all that.
Can you
Correct.
hear my crunching?
Yes.
Yes.
I can hear
Yes,
it. Yeah.
no, we can. That was gonna
I
be
was
on the
wondering, I'm
YouTube.
like, who's snacking right now?
The guy moving the food, obviously.
Oh,
He's taking food out.
right? They're just surreptitiously taking food out of the crate and just devouring it. One sec.
I need to regain my stamina so I can keep up with the machines.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What's my thing? Okay. And then I gotta roll a d20. That is a 18
That
13.
fails.
plus 5. What?
So you kick the thing, and you suddenly feel around your throat a crushing force as you are stopped in place by what feels like an invisible hand. And the overseer yells out to Augur, "Hey, we have some business to settle now.
Business?
You take 2d12 force damage.
2d12 force damage?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll that.
Okay.
So there's kind of a small commotion as all of you are kind of heading back into the ship, and you see with his hand kind of clawing at his hands kind of clawing at his throat, and the overseer holding his hand out towards him.
In Ur's mind, he thinks that hunk of junk is witchcraft.
Well, you're currently not getting force choked by the hunk of junk.
No.
In my mind, I am. Those things are evil.
I heard most of that. He kicked it. Overseer caught him, grabbed him.
What did my slave do?
He's damaging my property. I assume that you take 16 points of force damage.
Holy shit.
I think he's almost dead.
6 damage. Oh, the circle moves. That's cool.
Look, I don't want to, cause any commotion. Once we get him back on the ship, I'll discipline him appropriately.
We will take care of this. I apologize for anything I apologize for the damages he inflicted upon your machinery, but I doubt he caused anything significant. That being said, as my brother has said, we will punish him accordingly.
He drops the force choke. He says, I'll just deduct it from your earnings. But you do a better job of keeping yours in line.
We will.
Understood.
Oh.
So
Also, roll for damage.
Is Pan there?
Roll for damage.
Pan-Pan's just around.
On the thing.
Like an unarmed strike?
Yeah, you kicked it, right?
Okay. That's still rolling a d20. So that just straight damage?
Yeah, because you hit it, so whatever your damage is.
Then the damage is 4 kinetic.
Bro.
Okay.
So much for making money.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying, is Pan there? Like, are you outside?
Yeah, Pan-Pan's currently outside. He's not really sneaking around anymore.
Pan, take Ursaru and take him inside the ship now.
Oh. Yes, I'll say.
Thank you.
And he goes up to Ursaru and starts taking him inside the ship.
Also, I'm about to not be driving anymore, so I can be attentive properly now.
Fantastic.
That's dope. As long as you aren't kicking machinery, you know, that'd be dope.
That would be ideal. Yeah, that'd be great.
That's preferential.
Hey man, he just got caught.
Oh my god.
I have a vendetta now.
I have a vendetta now. Oh man.
Good luck.
All right, so the shipment is loaded on. Toro closes the cargo bay and begins the takeoff procedure. It's about 5 minutes. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do? Anybody?
Aside from apologizing to the overseer, no. We should proceed from here with all haste.
All right. Sweet. Where to next?
The rendezvous with the ship that we are.
We're escorting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Are we all back on board the ship?
Yeah, I assumed everybody loaded up. So.
Okay. Yeah. I want to find Ursaru.
Do you want me to roll for navigation?
Nope.
Okay.
And then say, Arger, will you please come with me?
Sure.
And I want to find Ursaru. Is he there? I hear him snacking.
He can't hide from us.
This cute
He
little,
cannot hide from us.
Cute little Tuscan fighter, bro. Little snacking on a little snacky snack. Why he doing a little dancey dance?
Would like to look at him straight and say, Ursaru, you may not understand all of this, but you damaged his property, so he's going to take that out of the pay we are going to be receiving from doing this job. I want you to understand that you are the cause of this. So
I'm going to like slowly lift my shirt.
And
I'm gonna show him like my pistol strapped to me. and then I give a nervous thumbs up.
Why did you flash your weapon?
And then I take my arms out, and like a forward goalpost, and I go.
What does that mean?
And then I give it the middle finger.
He's saying fuck the forklifts.
Sure, I understand. We do not like the haulers. They are inanimate objects being piloted by other people, and they are his property. And you damaging them caused us to receive less from this job.
They're being operated by people like you.
Correct.
Like they're
being other servants and such. They are not.
Remember, you are a slave.
They're not animated objects. Animated beings, I should say. They are inanimate objects being piloted by other servants and such.
Um.
I'm feeling such an asshole.
What are you feeling an asshole?
Yeah.
I give our Alav a ration of food.
That's so cute. I couldn't.
I share with him my snack.
I'll take the snack and then just look at Augur and say, if you have anything to say, I tried.
Where's your stick?
My stick? Oh no.
I would like to force disarm your stick.
You're gonna force something on a stick?
No, force disarm.
Yeah, I'd like to take your stick.
Oh, okay. Do I have to do against something?
Yeah, you get to make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
You get to choose which.
Strength?
I'm sure you'll choose strength.
Just want to hear some yelling. Some true Tuscan yells.
Hold on, I gotta read something. I think I have something that gives me advantage for strength saving throws. I just don't know which thing it is.
Against force?
I think it's in general. It's one of these things. I gotta find it.
I mean, I didn't do this expecting it to work.
Right.
Like, don't work too hard.
I did it for a plot.
You know what I realized? I stole 1,600 worth of credits based on stuff.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Because this whole trace device is 1,000 credits.
When convenient.
I'm gonna read through this at another time. I'm just gonna do roll it regular.
Sure.
That is a 19. Wait, yeah, plus 5.
Yeah, you save.
It wobbles in your hand a little bit.
Yeah, like when you feel the pull, I'll say like, if you keep taking stuff from us, we'll take stuff from you.
He feels the pull from the stick, and then he assimilates that pull, and he touches his neck, and now he thinks you're a forklift.
Are you shitting me?
And then points at you.
Oh.
He points at stick. He points at you. He points at my throat, and then he points at you again, and then he kicks the air.
Are you?
I mean, I didn't choke you.
The overseer did.
But
the overhauler had nothing to do with that.
I wouldn't say that the person that choked you was in the wrong.
Correct.
You deserve to be choked.
Actually, is there a Is there like
Augur's like, I wish I could just choke you
Like,
every day.
I didn't do it, but if no one else did, I might have.
Next
But-
level, you know, I might have a choke.
level. Correct. There's a possibility now. Is there like a small wrench or something nearby, like something I can force pull?
I mean, I can like make my lightsaber float.
Yeah,
and,
like I
toss
want
it
to.
you.
Yeah, I want to basically throw my lightsaber across the room that was in like my this hidden pouch in my cloak, and then like throw it across the room, and then force pull it back into my hand, and have Ursaru see everything and say, "That's what he did, but a lot stronger into your neck, and that is what people will do if you damage their property or their objects."
Okay, hears that and he nods, but he doesn't nod with his head, he nods with his whole upper body.
Ah,
Like he bows.
I think he gets it.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Basically,
Alright.
just don't cause any more trouble,
Mm-hmm.
or we'll find a replacement.
To what was that ship called?
Delegus.
Delegus. That is.
We get to provide protection in our expertly crafted ship for
Our-
such a thing.
Highly defensive / offensive capability vessel.
Yep. Yes.
What? What did y'all
Two
do with the
delegates.
ship?
We didn't do
we have-
shit to it.
We have guns on it.
We do have 2 guns on it. We do have a hull upgrade. We just aren't specialized, you know?
Correct.
What do you mean?
We're not
We
specialized.
have the Navigator ship with some upgrades.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, sounds good.
Do we contact the Delegus? Like, can we do it over the comms?
The Delegus is a brand new ship being produced at is it
It says Shantae. From Shantae to...
Saluna's in the orbit of Shantae, so it's the same jump distance. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, it says Shantae
Okay,
to Eeloo.
Yeah, but so we're going to Saluna. We're going to the moon.
Yep.
Yeah.
To rendezvous with
The Delegus.
Delegus.
What I mean is, can we contact the ship, or is it still like?
It's finishing up build, and it should be ready for delivery today or tomorrow. And then you guys are basically delivering it to Eeloo.
Gotcha. I mean,
They
this
are
would
going-
only last so long.
The Delegus is a mega yacht for one of the many high-ranking people that live on Eeloo full time.
I see.
So today or tomorrow, so we don't have time to wait for the food. Because food has to be done today.
Yeah. Well, within the next 24 hours. Is what I'm understanding.
Yes.
And jumping is instant.
Okay.
So we could
So yeah, we
could
can-
wait. We can wait one day.
Yeah.
Who wants
And then, you
cold
know, if we
food?
have like a couple of hours left,
Yeah, we'll be. I think we'll be fine.
yeah, we can always leave and then come back.
Mm-hmm.
If we need.
Toro, give me 2d12.
2d12?
Interesting.
That's how much damage I took.
No, you took you took more than the average of that.
I got a 3 and a 6 for a total of 9.
I'm still doing pretty good for my health.
It's crazy.
All right.
I rolled so bad, bro.
You go back into the atmosphere of Shantae. You go through the scan again. You don't have any contraband, so there's no issues there. And you begin orbiting Delegus.
or you begin orbiting Saluna, and you can see Delegus being produced. It's the largest ship that's here.
A mega yacht, right?
Yeah.
Was that a large?
It's huge.
Yeah. Vaguely remember reading something about that.
It's huge. It's essentially, you don't know exactly what's on the interior, but think of it like a cruise ship almost.
Yeah, like a pleasure ship, pleasure cruiser.
Well, like a cruise ship, like a Royal Caribbean cruise ship.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like diabolically large, but not particularly functional.
Functional for what it needs to be.
Or, I mean, not functional for anything other than being lit.
Yeah, being lit.
Like, you know.
That overseer went easy on you.
I think he could have gone absolutely ballistic, but
Well, choke is 5d8, so you know the god is just very gracious.
I think that he was being kind to Ursaru.
You know, if you kill the character though, we can stop playing charades.
Oh my god!
Ew. Wow.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's okay, Trickster. As somebody who plays a Kenku, I get you, bro.
Wow.
I will do all in my power to make
We
sure.
won't have to work
It's fine, but you can't communicate with anybody.
Until you realize how many languages are actually speak.
The funny thing about Kenku is that their curse is not that they can't speak, it's that they can't communicate.
Yeah.
So they can't even do charades.
Oh, I never even thought about doing charades or anything. I just wait for my team to realize and teach me how to say stuff until the next long rest. But all they've been teaching me is what the fuck and I love prostitutes, so.
Oh yeah.
We haven't gotten very far. We haven't gotten very far.
What campaign are you in?
Children are different because although I am speaking in like charades and sounds, I can speak perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I just choose not. It's very rare for them to speak normal. So like once in a blue moon when no one expects it, I'll
he's
speak
saying he
proper
doesn't
English.
trust you.
Yeah,
right.
Dude.
He
gotta
literally
earn a
speaks
Kenku
3
campaign?
languages, and he's advanced in sign language.
The Kenku campaign sounds like it needs a D&D STD list.
I think I only.
Oh yeah,
speak
we've seen the
two
prostitutes twice.
I was playing too.
This is a really fun campaign. We just got TPK'd, so.
How many? How many
We've
languages?
seen the
do you
prostitute
speak,
twice and died.
Augur?
Yeah.
How many languages do you speak?
We get basic and 1 additional
Yeah.
from our background, and
I chose
then
Sith.
yeah, I also chose Sith, but it's kind of confusing because that's what our background says.
Mm-hmm.
But then in our character, like your character list shows under race or species, I guess, shows that we speak basic and Sith. But
Yeah, it says language Sith.
yeah.
So I don't know if we
So-
automatically get that or.
I mean,
You
I
do.
just have myself as basic and Sith. And
Yeah, me too.
I'm just not worried about the one from background.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up with Ur's other languages, because his other languages are also nonsense syllables.
Oh, great.
I speak all of the useless voices.
Can you speak Wookiee?
No, I speak
Why
Ewok.
not?
Actually, no. Is it Ewok?
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you walk with Wookiee.
Also, what the heck does
no, I speak-
native?
I also speak Jawaese.
Jawaese.
You know those like little like tech people that you don't even know what
The
they look like?
Jawas, yeah.
They're like little
Oh.
squeaks.
They speak in squeaks and smells.
Uncovered Jawas are terrifying.
So like I can fart and say like a novel.
Oh, that's great. Oh god, if he's gonna be our translator, we're so fucked. Here's our translator. He's gonna translate what you say to us, and then we have to translate what he says to us, or Myers.
It's a one-way translation.
As a Sith, you instill fear in those who are aware of your standing.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in a civilized environment, you can get away with minor criminal offenses, such as refusing to pay for food and cutting through doors at a local shop.
Yeah, I think
Cutting
I'm
through doors.
starting to like it. I'm reading about it.
For me, people look away when I choose violence.
Yeah, it says they do not value family ties, but
Hello, Brenda.
Are you just
I
like
mean, one of
having
you are
culture
betraying the
shock
other.
from your last character to
a little
this
bit,
character?
a little bit, slight cultural shock, but I can adjust pretty well.
You did just tell a slaver to beat his slaves. So you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know what?
That's inspiration.
I'm just gonna have to do that more. You know.
Yep.
Let's see.
I like how you guys didn't tell me to stop stealing. I'm just allowed to steal and walk around stealing.
I told you that you did a good job.
I think if we make any money off of it, then hey, I'm not against it. As long as you didn't get caught.
Yeah.
And if you did, then you'd probably have to fight. Not you.
I'm not.
The others.
Yeah, I'm not worried about you stealing, because you're gathering more information.
Correct. Hey, he could have had something hidden.
I mean, he still may. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't
But
know.
if he does, we have the detonator for it now.
Mm-hmm.
I was still very tempted to press it. You're lucky. I'm being pretty nice about it. I was really tempted. There's a world I would have just pressed it.
Yeah.
And then the ship goes boom. There goes the campaign.
There goes the campaign. Hey, it might not even work. You might not even.
No, you have to be 30 feet into it.
You have to denounce.
I'm back. What?
Denounce.
Nothing happened.
I came back to there goes the campaign. What happened? I went.
Yeah, he was talking about hitting the detonator and blowing up our ship.
Oh,
Potentially blowing up our ship.
Good thing I didn't detonator. Blow up our ship.
I mean, we don't know what it's linked to.
We have no idea.
It could be linked to nothing, to be honest. They could just had it in the workshop.
Yes.
You know what is the hollow trace?
It's a tracking device.
And maybe we'll find a use for it one day.
You can track people with it.
Like us right now.
What? Sorry, I just read something different.
Well, I think we were going to the escort though.
Yeah, we're currently orbiting.
All right, sweet. 18 hours go by. And the ship is ready. There's 3 ships with you that are going to be escorting the delegates to Eeloo.
Sweet.
Okay, so it's us, 2 other ships, and the delegates?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, you 3 other ships and then the delegates.
Oh, okay, so the 5 of us.
That is where we will pick up. Actually, no, we can continue some more. We still have some time.
Okay.
You guys begin. You get communication from the captain of the delegates, who says that he wants one of each of you, each corner of the ship, moving around it and keeping your eyes peeled for any pirates that may attempt to steal the delegates. That's what you're being hired for. and you begin approaching just outside of the orbit of Saluna is a large gate. Essentially looks like a series of 5 rings that has a small space station kind of attached to it. Think of it like a scope almost, pointing outwards. As you approach, you hear the same message that you heard when you entered Shantae's atmosphere, saying, all ships, please prepare to be scanned before transportation to the Ring of Eeloo. Please have all of your passengers take a seat to avoid any kind of hyperspace travel sickness.
All right, everybody, buckle up.
Buckled.
For you, Toro, you've never done it yourself, but you are aware that the hyperspace travel is a series of buttons, or not buttons, levers.
Okay.
Basically, since you guys have an actual hyper drive, you can flip it yourself and go through the 10 steps and just go. Like I said, it costs double fuel per distance traveled, but you don't have to get scanned and go through their hyperspace portal. Basically, you can go outside of theirs. But when they're going through theirs, there will be a buzzer that sounds, and you flip the levers in sequence with those buzzers to sync your hyperdrive with their basically slingshot.
So we're all going at the same time.
Yeah, you are. But this refers to the way hyperspace travel just works. In the rules.
Gotcha.
Go ahead and give me a pilot check.
Pilot check. I got a 19 for a total of 24.
Nice.
Okay. Then you follow the procedures, and they go through without a hitch.
Okay.
The ship actually almost pilots itself in a lot of ways. Augur and Arlov specifically purchased modifications that made it more autonomous. And you feel yourself starting to be pulled through the kind of 4 gates until you hit the 4th one, and you feel yourself accelerate forward and abruptly stop, being caught by the next 4 as you approach the Ring of Eeloo. This kind of large ring of steel and iron that you can basically fills your entire viewport as you approach.
Okay.
With that, behind you, the ring activates again, despite nobody being following you guys, and immediately laser fire breaks out. And we will begin next session with our first space battle.
No, wait, you
Base of maneuver.
You were like, wait, we could go farther. I didn't know you meant 5
give it 10
minutes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
What's
god.
5? What's 5? 10 more minutes? Oh my god.
No more space flight radio.
Holy crap.
Okay, I feel like we just got trapped. Listen, Urasuru, I'm blaming you for this. I'm blaming you for this, bro.
Oh my god.
I put my hands on my hips and I lean forward.
Leaning forward aggressively.
Listen,
Yeah,
guys,
I'm gonna
this
do a
don't
bit
look
of-
too good.
I'm gonna
We
put,
got
I'm gonna
some
put more research
problems.
into the Sith. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Dang. I really need to finish my art because I really want my 4 arms.
Oh my gosh.
I really want my 4 arms. There's just so much detail, that's all. Most detail is all the gadgets.
Also, I can edit this. You currently have.
Oh, I didn't even realize it actually is 10. The time passed so fast.
Yeah,
We were doing character creation until 8.
I literally was like, I feel like it's only been an hour.
Yeah, because we only played the game for an hour. We were creating your character for the other 2.
Well, I gotta
we also went off. We also started talking about some stuff. Random stuff.
Yeah.
For a bit.
We did go off topic quite a few times.
Session 1 is, in my opinion,
2.5 hours. I've been recording for 2.5 hours, but it felt like 1.
Holy crap.
You know, I only had to yell at Arlov a couple of times.
That was good. That was good.
And you didn't even yell at me. You helped me out. I don't understand.
Mama, can you mark off 1 unit of fuel?
1 unit of fuel? Okay. Is there, is that on my...
29 out of 30.
That's something I can keep on my character sheet?
No idea.
There is a notes section.
Is there? Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, is there a notes section? Oh, I see it. I see it. Notes. Fuel. Do you know how much fuel we have? Like, I could
30.
put... Okay, so we have 29 out of 30 right now? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, I got it.
Alright. No, I'll message you later, Cavern.
Sure.
Let's flesh out our
family
backstories. Yeah, our family.
So small thing, but I've derived that you guys have items.
Yeah, so if you check out General and scroll up a ton until you see the add everyone, then you'll see the starting equipment as follows. I can send you a screenshot to it. I think Mama replied to it.
I see.
Yeah, I replied to it, so you don't have to scroll all the way up.
Cool.
And then the equipment, you'll figure that out yourself, I'm sure. You're a smart kid.
Okay. Cool.
You have to type in each item individually on the website. You can't search for the equipment, like the pack. It doesn't have the packs built in.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for the session. I'm sure next one will be more streamlined and more efficient.
Truth.
Probably not.